Yes, sir.
So, recently, right, I've been in like a situation where I've been feeling. I don't want to use the word lost, right? But like, and yes, okay, yeah, okay. I've been feeling lost. Yes, actually, that's what it is. I've been feeling lost. I've been struggling to like choose which path I need to take right now in life. In terms of like my own career, I want to do music, but I've also started to pick up videography,
Hmm.
and like just cinematic filmmaking. I've really started to enjoy that. So yeah, I've just been struggling on which path to go to because I set my mind so much on me doing music that like now me like taking a different like path or journey almost doesn't just seem right, and it's preventing me from doing that. I don't know if you guys have like ever experienced that of just feeling lost in general.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, for sure. I feel like that right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard my VN earlier, but I did say that I resonate or relate to how you feel right now.
Yeah.
Just in terms of like life in general, not even like the specific part of my life, but just I get that.
Yeah. And yeah, you want to say something?
Nah.
Oh, and so yeah, and I've been speaking to people. I spoke to my mom. I've spoken to Landa as well, and I think they said something really special. Is that like there's seasons to this stuff, when like when doing stuff in your life and what attracts you in a sense. It could be anything, and I think that's something people must take like notice of, is that if something right now is not like feeling like good, or like it's not attracting you to, and you start getting concerned, and you feel like you're doing the wrong thing or something, I don't think that's the case. Over time I've started to realize that I think I'm just learning new things, and a lot of things are changing about me. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, what about you guys? Like, how have you dealt with feeling lost, basically? Yeah. Or have you even dealt with it? Are you still going through it?
I would say that I'm still going through it, like if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like, I'm in a place in my life where there's some decisions that I've made that don't necessarily like go with my character.
Yeah.
But I don't even want to say it in a sense of like my life is horrible or like, I make the worst decisions when it comes to myself. But I just mean that like I know I could be in a better place right now, But when I say that, there's also a side where, I have this beautiful brand where I'm experiencing these beautiful moments of where like we just posted our first short film.
Yeah.
And just a couple of days I've just experienced this week where I'm grateful for that, and it doesn't feel like I'm lost. So I'm just kind of like, I know where I want to be. I feel lost right now, but I'm also grateful for my life.
Yeah, I know exactly. Like,
so I'm just like all over the place when it comes to that. But I think that like when I think back and reflect, I just get that warm feeling of like my life is really a blessing,
yeah.
My life is really, really a blessing. So yeah, I also just think it's a seasonal thing for myself,
Same thing, yeah.
that like we all needed specific moments and specific times for our lives, because it is at the end of the day all growth in some way. Even if like in the moment it's not exactly what you want, maybe later down the line it'll be vital for your journey. Who knows? Like, so yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel. What about you, dog?
Okay, so yeah, no, in terms of feeling lost, dude, these days I really feel lost. Not really. I feel like I could be in better places, but never really feel like absolutely lost, I think the last time that I really felt that way was think what? Actually, okay, and I'm stuck between saying like earlier this year, because there was a time where I was like, I don't know, I just didn't have the momentum that I had going on up until that point, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that slowed down a lot. I wasn't really up to my normal routine.
Yeah, that's
You know,
yeah.
like yeah, I felt like a really foggy patch. You know, I wasn't really too sure on where I was going or what I should be doing. You know, so there was that. But I think yeah, a way I got out of it, I kind of accepted the feeling. Like I never really tried to fight it. I realized when you try to fight how you feel, you end up just making that feeling worse.
Yeah.
You know. So I think once I just started accepting, like, yo, this is where I am, you know, and I started leaning into it and then really looking at it, I kind of started to see why, like, I started seeing some of the things that were causing that feeling.
Yeah.
You know, like, trying to think of an example. Like with guitar, one thing I realized why, I was like, I was kind of falling off with guitar, you know. I wasn't playing as often as I should be, you know. And one thing that I realized is that the reason why I've been playing less is because I want to change the way I go about practicing, you know. And at the time, for me to like take time and like really like reflect on what I've been doing and like research, if at the time it felt like a big thing to do because already it was some of the other things I wasn't happy with and I was feeling a bit overwhelmed. So I just started avoiding it as a whole,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, that's like one thing that started happening. But yeah, so I realized with like in terms of feeling lost in general, like that's kind of what you have to do. Is not run away from the feeling, and like instantly now because you're feeling lost, you wanna go escape. You know, like I realized one thing, like especially with like let's say like going out, like and like drinking or like partying and stuff. I realized one reason that people do it is actually not because it's fun, you know. It's more because now you can be in this place and this space where nothing else really matters. And it's just like you're just so caught up in this moment that you forget about all the other things that you haven't been happy with, that you haven't been enjoying, you know. So I realized when you're in a really critical place of like when you're feeling lost, that's actually one of the worst things that you can do is run away from it and escape like that, you know. And escaping can be anything. Escaping can be like spending lots of time on your phone, you know. It can be playing games. It could be like, I want to say going outside, because especially it depends on what you're doing outside. Because if you're like outside and like you're just outside to be outside, you're probably just gonna end up in your head and thinking about your situation. So I don't know. I don't know. It's all the examples I can think of. But yeah, avoid escaping. You know, one thing that I could recommend is like journaling and actually writing down how you feel and jotting down your thoughts. Because once you write it down, it kind of makes it easier to expand on something. You know, it keeps it more structured also.
Yeah.
What else, dude? Just also giving yourself time and not being hard on yourself. You know, I think if you give yourself the grace and the space to like make mistakes, or just giving yourself space for being lost, like you know, like when someone's doing something for the first time and like you're teaching them, when they make a mistake, you know, you're not like screaming at them like, oh my gosh, like why are you not more focused? Why are you not doing it properly? Like it's like their first time, you know, like they're still learning. So yeah, so like yeah, especially since we're humans, all humans in this world, like I don't expect someone to instantly know how to navigate a life situation, you know. So
True.
if you don't expect that from someone else, why would you now put that expectation on yourself? You know, so give yourself grace, give yourself time, you know, and just take it step by step, you know, and eventually you'll get there. Sooner than you think, honestly. Because also in all of that reflection, you might end up figuring out a thing or two, you know. And now that's like a block you can add to your progress, you know. Think of progress as like building something, and you got to do it piece by piece, you know. Sometimes you might knock something over by mistake, and you might have to like start from like a place that you might have to go back and start from a place that you've already been at, you know. So just give yourself time, you know that it's not gonna happen instantly, no, it's not gonna happen smoothly, but you'll get to where you want to be sooner than you think. So yeah.
Nah, it was literally like you were speaking to me, dog. Like, I felt that shit. Nah, I really do also relate to like running away from how you feel, and I think I do that like what's the word? Unconsciously.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't even think about it when it happens, but I do it in so many ways where, like you said, it could be me on my phone, it's me going out, maybe like it's women. Like there's so many ways to like put your mind or make you forget about how you feel until like you are alone, and then you feel that way but you don't even really know why.
Yeah.
You know, it's felt like I've been running away for like quite some time, I won't lie. But it's just been something that I've never like addressed properly. I've always felt the feeling, but I've never really like known how to like deal with that feeling, you know. So I think that's like where I'm at right now, trying to figure out, okay, what is the solution? Because I also, as much as I feel lost right now, I know how great I want to be, you know. And with that, I still want to just learn on how to take care of myself, because that is an important aspect of my life, you know. So yeah.
But I feel like you really know that, bro.
Yeah, that's
You
the
do,
thing.
You're just not applying it.
Exactly. Like I know the methods, I have the
Yeah.
knowledge, and that's the good thing. It's just like life, man. Honestly, like it's just, yeah, that's just what it is. When it's
I don't even think there's a step to it, bro. You must just do it.
do
dog.
it, yeah, straight.
Yeah, like you are like, I feel like you're very like you know the fact that you already know that like you're feeling lost, and you also now you're realizing how unconsciously you're making decisions, like or making decisions to have an escape, basically. That's the
Yeah.
reason for it.
Yeah,
And you're aware of that, and you also know the steps on how to, you know, figure your shit out type of thing, or get back in place.
no, you're right.
So it's just about you doing it, you know, and like trying to leave procrastination behind, and yeah, second guessing things.
Yeah, dog. A lot of this is fear, though, you know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is fucking fear. Fear of not making it. Fear of not of missing or not hitting your potential. That's the only thing I won't lie. Like 99% of the time, guys, that is what's on my head, and it's fucked up because I don't like thinking about the future or the past too much. I don't like putting my mind in places where I'm not even there yet, you know. But a lot of
I was trying to say, but like it,
but- yeah, I just always find myself so in the future to where like I'm not even here right now. That's also the thing, eh? There's a lot.
You know, I just had a thought, and it's a way of looking at fear. Think of fear as a toxic person that doesn't want you to leave them, and that's why it holds you back.
Yeah.
You know, like I think that's actually what fear is. Fear is more afraid of you overcoming it. You know, it's more afraid of you overcoming it than you are afraid of it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, bro, and we like to allow ourselves to get ruled by it.
Yeah.
You know, like
It controls some of our lives, you know.
yeah.
It really does.
And you know what I'm thinking now? What were you still gonna say?
Yeah, like in something.
Yes, we were speaking about how the fear thing, right? And you were speaking about how R&R, you've got R&R because you're saying you feel like you're lost R&R, and then also there's but like everything is good because R&R is there. You know, I think a big thing about like our brand or like us doing this together is that like it makes it going through that stage of fear and much easier.
It does.
Now you're doing this thing on your own because now the other stuff that doesn't involve us is just you. It's not like it's all these people looking at you. It's not like it's all these people looking at three of you. Three of us. It's just you now.
Yeah.
That's the biggest difference as well.
Yeah.
That
is so true though.
Yeah, like it was. I mean, this period, like it was easy for us to get on the camera, and like to put our face on it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel like it was massive, like it was, but but doing things on my own, like and I know, like Lou and I have been speaking about like really wanting to post social media, Landa.
Yeah.
And in my head, like I realized today that I was making up excuses as well. Like why I can't do it, and I sent Lou a voice note. Realizing that I actually can. Like even right now, even in this time of feeling lost, I still have stuff. Cause I wanna go full in on it. Like I don't wanna be 50-50. Like when I start, I wanna go full on, and I can do it, bro. Like now, So even that, and someone spoke about it. Someone said like, it's easier for you to say this, like for you guys to say, now just put yourself on camera, whatever, because there's three of you guys, together. It's like you guys are all sharing that, consuming.
I get, I get that, because we're on, it's not a solo thing.
It's not a solo thing.
That's,
so,
I get what you're saying.
So it's still a thing of you're still having to learn that process, bro.
I think, that's actually another topic I wanted to speak about, but it's like, when we go on this journey of putting yourself online, I think at the beginning, I didn't realize, like, this is actually like I don't want to say a lonely space, but like no one really understands how the three of us feel like in this moment, if that makes sense. Unless you are in this industry or you're in this field. Because a lot of people want to be in this position where you are recording yourself, but there's a lot of things like fear hold you back because you're scared of how you are perceived on camera. A lot of people, even like when you take a photo of them, they have to verify first before you even post it. Imagine on a camera, you're moving like crazy, you're laughing, like even at the start of the year for myself, I remember I was on TikTok and my homie Zav and I, we were at this party and there's a like drunk video of me that I took, and I remember at the beginning of the year I posted it. I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Before that I was always like super critical of like what's going online and what people can see. But I just posted that one straight on TikTok, and I think I had like maybe 900 followers. Posted that shit, and I'm looking brazy. I mean, I'm faded as hell, but I just wanted to take those baby steps in opening myself up to like embarrassment and laughter and being funny online, because a lot of things like that you have to deal with on this journey. We're gonna be at a point, and like I think in a year's time, I don't know, like we'll just have so much experience, and I think we would know like really what we're in, you know? At the beginning of it, it was like, okay, we're gonna have to work hard. We still don't know how it's gonna look though. Now at this point where we've worked fucking hard, bro, we're in it, and now we're like, okay, we're starting to get it, we're starting to understand. So not a lot of people are really going to understand how it feels, that like it takes a lot of courage to sit in front of a camera and express yourself to the world, bro. Because there's criticism, there's haters out here who really have envious intentions on just putting you down, just for just. I literally posted that vid with Zav.
We must put that screen recording.
Really, I'm gonna send it. Literally that vid, 900 and something likes, brother. You go in the comments. We were doing this whole like 2-man thing, and it was basically like
Now I'll put it up. Just keep it.
But all 200 comments, bro, is saying they're gonna call the cops on us. We're chopped. We're this. We're that. We're 200 different niggas, all from the US, like straight. And that was like the first time that I've ever gotten like hate like that, And it was funny at first. Then I remember like it just kept like it kept on stacking up. Like I remember I was like, okay, maybe it's like a glitch in the algorithm. I'm gonna take it off, then I'm gonna put it back on like tomorrow. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Took it off. It was on 100, dog. Put it back on. By the end of the day, 207
comments.
Fuck. I was like, okay, shit.
They just kept getting worse.
It just kept on getting worse. But then, now, I'm in a position where like there's 200 people calling me ugly when I know I'm not ugly, and it's like, you now also have to be able to be at a point where like another person's opinion of you, of who you don't know, even though like it's so easy to be affected by that. That's the thing. Like it's a normal human reaction. It happens to everybody. But when you're at a place where the person's opinion of you doesn't necessarily matter, you win. I swear to God, you win. Because like things like that where people will call me like ugly, bro. 200 different people that I don't know. But in my real life, I know that I'm a handsome man. Like, I look good, nigga. You know, I love myself. So, of course, I'm always going to say that, and I won't let what other people say of me, like, phase me of who I am, you know? So, it's one of the things that you learn on the journey of where you have to deal with criticism from people, hate, positivity as well, which is, of course, the blessing of the journey. But, yeah, it's lonely in terms of like what we do to what like the people say. So yeah.
What the hell? Why are you doing something weird?
Okay, listen, yeah, listen. You are not lost until you realize that you're lost. So look around yourself. Do you recognize where you are? Do you know this place? Is it familiar? Gotta make sure, bro. Can I end the video now? Must cut there. It's done. It's finished. Nah, I did it, guys. The quote man of the year. Who's somebody who's quite a lot? Mahatma Gandhi. Yeah, I'm Gandhi, fam.
What did he say?
That's actually that. Mahatma Gandhi, blood.
Actually, no, I'm not Gandhi. That guy's a weirdo.
Freaking pedophile, bro.
I'm not that guy.